friends. My name is Anthony Jenkins. I do calisthenics, body weight movement, anything of that nature. I've been doing it for a little while here, and over the years I've been getting questions about handstands, and so I thought I'd do a little video on handstands, some concepts and tips that you could use to take home training to help you. Now, a few things that I use is pushing through my shoulders, pushing away from the ground, grabbing the ground, getting a firm grip on the floor, and then shapes, understanding where my body is in space, pretty much. And then lastly, when I fall, why did I fall? So those are things that you want to think about. So first off, the pushing away from the ground concept is like, think about shrugging, right? You shrug your shoulders, you're gonna shrug with your hands in the air, and it's gonna cover your ears. If you're out here, your shoulders aren't doing what they need to do to get in a good line. So shrug, right? Other thing is pushing my toes to the sky. So trying to reach for the sky. I'm really just trying to reach up and out. And those two things kind of like pull you, right? So it'll kind of pull your body into a straight line, or at least a better line. The other thing is grabbing the floor. So getting a firm grip or grasp on the floor. Thinking about that is one thing. The reason for that is if you're falling in one direction or the other, you want to be able to compensate for that fall and push away from the direction in which you're falling. And the better grip you have, the more strength you can apply. And the other thing is my shapes. My shapes that I use are full, tuck, and straddle. Those are three good ones to train just for kind of understanding shape in the beginning. A full is a straight line, legs together. A tuck is tucking your body, tucking your legs like this. And the last one is a straddle, legs spread. And then the last thing that I think about is when I fall in a handstand, why did I fall? What did I do that made me fall? So being mindful of these things will definitely help you. Alright, so the wall is my best friend for a few reasons. Half the time I don't have a spotter. The other one is the same reason, to be honest, yeah. Most of the time I don't have anybody to train with. Some of you guys probably don't either. And if you do, that's great. You can always use a spotter. But what I do is I use a wall. So the reasons that I use a wall is it helps me understand what a good line is. When I have my back toward the wall, it doesn't help so much. But when I'm facing the wall, I can get a good grasp of what a straight line is. It's gonna put you in that proper position. I would say hands about 2 inches away from the wall. You can play with that though, find your good range. And what you wanna do is push through your shoulders, grab the ground, point your toes to the sky, or push your toes to the sky, and work on getting a straight line. Work on just getting a straight line. Other than that, you can work a few shapes. You can work shifting with one arm handstands. And the good thing is you can work through the shapes without actually having to muscle through them in balance. Just because we haven't developed that yet. But a few exercises that I use is my body at an angle, a diagonal angle, holding that hollow shape. So my hands are like all the way out here, feet are on the wall. I was diagonal, that was the first thing that I did, if you saw that there. And that's just conditioning. And it helps also to force you in that good line, because if you're not, your body's gonna buckle. So you have to create that good line, and a good line is that hollow body shape. They talk about it in gymnastics. It's called like boat pose, I believe, in yoga, or canoe, something of that nature. But getting that hollow body shape is like the premise to understanding a good shape in a handstand. It's the same thing, but just you're inverted while you're doing it. Now, body out here, yeah? Then once you do that, you're gonna work your way up. Hands about 2 inches away from the wall. And you're going to force yourself in a straight line. Now, you can have your feet on the wall in the beginning, but slowly I would like you to like teeter 1 foot off the wall and kind of understand where your balance is. Start feeling it out. While also breathing and while pushing through your shoulders. Another thing that I use with the wall is I pretend the wall is the floor. Bear with me. My mind is all over the place sometimes, and sometimes I think about weird shit. So this is one thing that I use. So hands to the wall, pushing away from the wall / floor. Hollow body position. Right, and there you are. Now you're holding handstand. Kinda. You can work shapes in this. Now that is a good conditioning exercise. It also helps you kind of like work that shape. It works the core. There's many things. It's really like holding that hollow body shape. So that boat pose, this guy, to where you can rock your body pretty much, because there's no space between your back. There's a space between my back here, feel my arm under, right? And I can't rock. Rotate the hips in. Tuck the legs if you need to. Bring the chest up and rock. And now slowly bring the legs down. All right. Stay tuned for a few other videos that I'll have in the future. Looking to do a warm-up video, how I warm up and things that I think about when I'm warming up. Also, some conditioning exercises for your core. Most people think about core as it just being your abs. Nah, it's all of this. If you want to be strong, you gotta have a strong core. Gotta have strong base, gotta have strong legs, gotta have strong arms, gotta have strong back, gotta have strong neck, gotta have strong everything. So tie all these elements together, okay? And I'll catch you guys later.